Hi, my name's Jackie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Maple Grove, Minnesota. Tonight I'm going to make this Above the Clouds card using the Above the Clouds stamp set and coordinating punch. I am going to use a crumb cake base. It is 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. An early espresso layer that is 5 1/4 by 4. And a whisper white layer that is 3 3/4 by 5. I'm going to start off by doing my clouds. I am using Balmy Blue, and I'm going to be stamping this twice. So in full strength, and then again. And if you goof up, that's what we're going to use the hot air balloons for. We're going to cover up those mistakes. All right. Next, on a scrap piece of white, which I put over here, I am going to make my hot air balloons. So I am going to use crumb cake and this solid hot air balloon. And I want a full strength balloon and then a half strength. Then I'm going to go in with Early Espresso in this outline, decorative outline, and I'm going to line it up. That's what these clear stamps are perfect for. Whoops, didn't work. Going to try it again. Let's try again. All right, better. I'm going to now use my punch. I like to use it upside down so I can see exactly what I'm punching out. And I already have one punched out. So I'm going to now, in my Night of Navy, kind of figure out my layout. So I want to cover up this goofed cloud, maybe another one over here. So I might add some Night of Navy hot air balloons off in the distance. Again, I'm going to use the stamped off version. And then I think over here I will add a full strength. All right. Next, I'm going to add my baskets in my Early Espresso. And I want to make sure I'm leaving room for my sentiment down here in the corner. So I'm going to move that aside and work on my sentiment. So I'm going to grab that scrap piece of paper. I'm going into my Night of Navy for this, but you could use either the Early Espresso or your crumb cake. And my sentiment says, "We rise by lifting others." And then I am going to use the Pretty Label punch to punch this out. And I'm going to show you a trick. I want to layer a darker color behind this, but when I punch it out of my Early Espresso, obviously it's going to be the same size. So what I'm going to do is take my paper snips and cut right down the middle. I'm going to grab some snail and put it on the back of the white. And then I'm going to line it up however much I want to show. And you get a fun little border. And I'm going to add some linen thread behind mine. And just kind of do some crazy eights, some curly cues. The nice thing is you can always adjust it if you don't like the way that it looks. End behind. All right, and now I'm going to assemble. I'll put you crumb cake base. My early espresso. And then my Whisper White. You can see I goofed up on my clouds my first try. And then I'm going to use some dimensionals. Where did I put those little guys? There they are. To pop up my hot air balloons. I feel the stick right off the dimensional. Okay, take two. Whew. All right, my eyes are crying. It's hard to see my card. Focus. Okay, hot air balloon number 2. And then I'm gonna add some dimensionals. To the back of my sentiment. And there you go. Thanks for watching.